semester, I went to Kean University for the exchange program. That was my first time studying abroad, and also I was one of the few psychology major students who went there. Being the only Chinese girl in the classroom, at that time, I actually experienced excessive anxiety and stress. And after a few days staying in that same mood, I decided to go to the counseling center at Kean. So, the first thing I did when I got there is, of course, the informed consent. And right after that, I was put in front of the PC to fill in a lot of forms. To me, I think it's around 20 pages, which is so much. Literally tons of the forms. And they asked me about the basic information, presenting problems, and even asked me to self-rating my anxiety and depression level. And questions like these makes me feel even more anxious, and I was in really strong need of having a dialogue, a real conversation. And after I go back to China, I was really curious about other people. I'm thinking whether other Chinese people are experiencing the same feelings with me during the information intake processing. So, I did a survey on both clients and the therapists, and I realized that I am not the only one. There are a lot of people who've done the counseling that experience tardiness, anxiety, helplessness, and boredness during the information intake form. So, information intake process, it is actually a very important step during the whole counseling process. It's crucial for the therapist and the client to establish a successful and healthy relationship. However, interestingly, most counselors think the information intake was very effective. However, there are 62% of the clients think this part can be improved. And also, nearly all the people prefer the forms of dialogue rather than writing those forms. So this is how we got our business idea. Our AvartarCare company is a high-tech company aimed at applying AI technology to the field of counseling psychology. And our mission is to assist the therapist with our technology, specifically on the process of information intake. So our product is basically the AvartarCare, which is the website-based intelligent assistant that helps the counselor collect, analyze, summarize the data from the patient, and also present a preliminary diagnosis for the therapist. So for the regular procedure of counseling, it's usually start from the making appointment to meet the counselor and the sessions. And the information intake form is usually applied in these two stages. One is before the client meets the counselor, the other is during the first session. However, with AvartarCare, the clients has no need to fill in the forms, but having a conversation with our avatar assistant. They don't need to read the questions one by one and write down the answer. Instead, they can listen to the soft voice of Avatar and also express their feelings. What else the information intake AvartarCare can provide is actually throughout all the sessions. So, before the client meets the counselor, they can do multiple tries, having multiple conversations with the AvartarCare, which will produce a report. And also, how about out of the sessions? When they're at home, they're not staying with the counselor, they can update in their forms, their informations, and do the self-report inventory. Also, because of the feature of the AvartarCare, it can be a personalized customization, which makes this process more efficient and accurate.
So, after knowing how our avatar works, here comes how our avatar makes profit. So basically we have 4 types of our clients. We have hospital level, which is a counseling department in that level, and private clinics, counseling centers, and counseling platforms like some apps and websites. So depending on the sizes of these 2 types of clients, we have 2 levels, the corporate level and the organization level. The corporate level, they have more than 1,000 flow of patients per year. So we set the price at $20,000 and the maintenance fee at $2,000 per year. And for the organization level of our clients, we set the price at $5,000 and they need to pay the $500 per year. Our market plan follows the top-to-down strategy. Before we launching our official avatars, we gather free test avatars feedbacks from our clients, and also mental health related conference will be held annually. And also we follow this top-to-down strategy. We have promoted our avatars in the authorized or big psychological organizations like first-tier cities, hospitals, and we have private counseling clinics. And at last, we have counseling centers at schools or companies. So to be honest, we have very few competitors in China, so we largen our competitors around the globe. And we mainly have two categories. First is artificial intelligence field, and the other is current psychology field. In that field, we have Voicebot as an app for depressed people to relieve their depression, and Soul Machine for all process to communicating process. And the Lavode is a physical robot for accompanying the old and the children. So our avatar actually is has very high efficiency and effectiveness. There is our founding team. We have 3 founders from 3 majors, and from business, from psychology, and the professional knowledge in computer science. There is our team structure. We mainly have executive team in charge of 3 departments: technology department, psychology department, and sales and marketing. In the technology department, we have 2 main streams. One is development, which is very essential to our business, and the other is maintenance in the following service. So here comes our finance. We need $984,100, and this investment, 38.9% of the investment will spend in product development, and 44.3% will spend in marketing. In our first year, we will spend all the expenses in the developing software, and in the second year, the same time we developing the software, we will have some regular conferences related to psychology or some offline activities to promote our social image. And in the third year, we will send our free avatar test version to our clients. So actually in the fourth year, we actually make profits. We can see from the forecast. Compared with our investment, we can see that in the 6th year, we newly reached that. So at the 6th year, we can almost reach the break-even point. Our scalability, we will first start in first-tier cities, then spread into the second-tier cities or other cities. Due to the nature of software, we can easily spread into the whole nation. So AvartarCare is always be here for you. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. And may I ask a question?
Sure.
Okay. What are the major risks for the company, and how do you address those risks? Do you have any specific idea?
It's a very good question, and we actually expect that. So also we make the slide for the risk. Here is our risk management. We have clarified all these kinds of risks that our business might face. So the biggest risk we think we might face is the technical part. While other competitors feel there is a profit, they might want to enter this market. So in this technical risk, because we have the advantage that we are early to the market, so we will register for patents early. So that is our advantage, that other companies, they need to pay our fees when they want to enter the market. So I think that risk will be kind of avoided by our registration for the patents.
Okay, so can I ask another question, elaborating on the previous question? And you are talking about it, other competitors can enter to your market. And do you have any idea about it to avoid that kind of unnecessary competition from those competitors?
Yes, and since we have some advantages in our products, so we design all types of our products and suited for different kinds of types of organizations. So when we have already registered for the patents for different types of avatars, we definitely have the advantages over all the competitors.
So you can protect your technology by using the patent or the registering your avatar brand or something like that?
Yeah, of course, and we
Okay.
will spend R&D expenses in the following years when we make profits.
Okay. Thank you. And anybody have any other question? If no, okay. Thank you so much. Good job.
Thank you.